What's up guys, Chigs here from Chigs Tech Reviews. Today I got my hands on the powerful Dinobot U5 Mini, which is a hybrid Android TV box running Android 7 and Enigma 2 on a dual boot. Now a hybrid TV box is basically an Android TV box combined with a multi-satellite TV tuner, giving you the best of both worlds, online video streaming and access to offline satellite television. So let's begin with the specs. I will put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. So we have the Hi3798 Quad-core CPU running at 2 GHz. The GPU is the Mali T720. We have 2 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and DDR4 RAM is 3 times faster than DDR3. We have 16 gigs of internal storage. You have built-in multi-TV tuners which include DVB-S2, T2, T and C. Now this supports PVR and Timeshift functions. You have dual band Wi-Fi AC, Bluetooth version 4.1. This is running Android TV OS with Enigma 2 on a dual boot. This supports 4K videos at 60 frames per second and HDR10, supports HDMI version 2.0A, and this also supports Dolby THD and Dolby Digital Plus with 5.1. So this is everything you get in the box, beginning with the user manual. This comes with a 2 months free trial to MagicSync, European power adapter included, and the voltage is 12 watts to A. So in my case, I have to use a UK power adapter, and anything like this will do the trick. You also get a small adapter for your TV tuner, AV cable included for your old school televisions, HDMI cable included. Now this is what I was excited about. This is a Bluetooth voice remote control with a built-in air mouse. Not only that, this TV box does support PVR and Timeshift, so you can record live television, your play, pause, rewind forward, EPG guide and lots more. And you will be able to control basic functions of your television with this remote control, and the instructions are on the back. And this will take 2 AAA batteries. Last but not least, the Dinobot U5 Mini. So here it is guys. Wow. First impressions, a very premium build quality. I can feel a metal back with a combination of plastic and metal on the front. It does indeed look and feel very premium. Now on the top we have some ventilation. If we keep going, nothing on the side. On the back of the box we have our multiple TV tuners, and you also get the T2 adapter included. So you just screw this on and that will give you DVB T2. HDMI out, your network LAN, and this supports a GIGABIT LAN. You've got power socket, on and off switch, and if we keep going, we've got one USB 3 port, one standard USB, micro SD card slot. We've even got an optical out and your AV port. So that brings us back to the front of the box, and this is what the bottom of the TV box looks like. Now to give you an idea of the size of this box, I will bring in the Xiaomi box. So side by side, you can see the U5 Mini is much bigger, and when you put it on top, and of course thickness. So now I will get this hooked up to my TV and capture card, and we are going to find out how good this box really is. I'll be right back. When you first power on this box, you will see an option to load either Android TV OS or Enigma 2. Now Enigma 2 is a Linux based OS with an easy to use interface, which brings you lots of useful features for watching live TV through the satellite ports on the back. You can also watch live TV through the Android TV system, so you don't actually have to use Enigma, but the choice is there for you. So first of all, I ran a boot up speed test, and this TV box took 35 seconds to fully load the home screen from a cold start. So here is the Android TV OS version 7 home screen. So at the top left we have our voice search options and the time on the right. The first row of icons will show you recommendations on what to watch next. The next row of icons are your system apps, and as I mentioned earlier, you can watch live offline satellite TV with the Live TV app. Thereafter, the next row of icons are your apps, and underneath that we have our ATV settings, Wi-Fi information, power options, app drawer and regular settings. So first of all, let's open up ATV settings and check out the system storage. Now this box has 16 gigs of internal storage, from which you have 8.4 gigs free to use. And if we have a quick look in about, you will see that this is running Android TV OS version 7. Now, is this the official Android TV OS? Well, with the exclusion of Chromecast, my guess is no, it's not official, but let's reserve judgment until we see everything this box can do. Now when you press the power options button, you will be given a choice to standby, restart, power save or start up Enigma 2. So let's have a look at the app drawer and see what apps you get as standard. I have not installed anything yet. These are your default apps. So you do have a few apps to get you started, such as Chrome, YouTube, Netflix, Aptoide TV, Plex, and of course the Google Play Store. Now this is not the full version of the Play Store. This is the Android TV version of the Play Store, which has mainly Android TV apps and games. Now the first thing I want to do is check out Miracast, and I tested out Miracast with both my Samsung Galaxy S8 and my Huawei Mate 20 Pro, and I could not connect. Miracast just would not work no matter how much I tried. So now we're going to play some 4K video samples from USB drive, and we're going to do this from the built-in Media Center app. So that was 4K video. Let's move on now to the YouTube test. And you can stream a maximum of 4K on YouTube.
Having a trip? Mm-hmm. Going to Europe. It's a school trip. Did you get your passport?
There are places that make us who we are.
Save!
There's no escape for you. The high table wants your life.
I've created a golem. It is a heartless monster, and we must take.
So next up I tested up Netflix, and you can stream a maximum of 4K on Netflix.
Costa del país.
So now we're going to check out the TV tuner side of things. So open up the Live TV app and go through the simple process of selecting your country, region, antenna, etc. and begin the auto scan. Now I'm using the DVB T2 tuner for this example, so it's connecting to my indoor antenna. So this will find all the Freeview channels available in the UK. I got no idea if this will work in your country, but if you are able to watch free-to-air channels in your country already, then this will work just like any other set-top box. But I can confirm that this does work in the UK, and you can search and watch Freeview and FreeSat channels.
Got to actually focus, right?
Andrew.
Skirted along its edge.
Everybody takes a stick out of the bowl, and whatever you're
Now at perfecthome.co.uk.
That wasn't the worst. She had scars on her arms where she said,
Verge on the area.
£3,800 to pay for a funeral. I mean, that's the...
It is lights out. 9 down, 6 to go, Jamie's in.
You also have a very useful EPG guide letting you know exactly what's coming on now and next. And I do like the fact that you can continue watching your program whilst you're viewing the EPG guide. So moving on now to the gaming test, beginning with Riptide 2. Now for you advanced users, DRM info shows Google Widevine level 1. And here is some CPU Z information that you guys can indulge in. You can see the clock speed is 1.6 GHz quad-core. And under the device info category, this box actually thinks it's an NVIDIA Shield LTE. And if we move on to system info, this box does not come rooted as standard. And in the Wi-Fi speed test, we achieved our top speeds of 47 megabits per second and upload speeds of 9 megabits per second. And that brings us to our Geekbench test, and again the device info is coming up as NVIDIA Shield Tegra 4 Android 7. But nevertheless, here are the results for the Geekbench test. We got a multi-score of 1944. And in the Antutu benchmark test, we achieved 49K. So there you have it guys, that was the Dinobot U5 Mini Hybrid Android TV box. So let's break it down with some pros and cons. Now this is actually an excellent 4K hybrid Android TV box with an absolutely awesome triple DVB tuner which I thoroughly tested and enjoyed. You have a PVR which records directly on a USB drive or USB stick. You can play, pause and record live TV, and live TV through the tuners does not require any internet connection. They work via satellite dishes or antennas. So basically this is a multi-tuner set-top box running Android TV OS along with the option to boot up Enigma 2 on a dual boot. Now the ATV version looks custom and is certainly not official. But surprisingly enough, everything works very well. You have Netflix 4K, YouTube 4K, and this plays 4K videos at 60 frames per second, nice and smooth. And another plus point is the company that makes this box provides great support with regular OTA updates, so you can expect regular fixes to keep things going strong. So that brings us to my top Android TV box chart for 2019, allowing you to compare the specs and prices of all the current popular TV boxes. So the Dinobot U5 Mini has ranked position 8 with a rating of 8.5 out of 10. Now if you are interested in benchmarks and missed the old charts, I have now also added a new chart on the website showing you all the top TV boxes ranked via benchmarks. So I'm giving you guys best of both worlds, and you can view all of these charts online at chigstech.com and read them at your leisure. So bottom line, this is a great all-round 4K hybrid Android TV box. It could be one of the best hybrid boxes we have seen so far on this channel. Now I'd like to mention that I did have an issue with my remote control where the microphone would not work, and customer services are already sending me a new remote. So definitely a thumbs up to their service, and I will let you guys know how that goes. If the remote comes back and it works great, I think the rating will go up, and if it doesn't, then the rating will stay as it is. But nevertheless, this is a great all-round hybrid Android TV box, providing you with a great performance along with real 4K streaming. And with that being said, I will leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. Meanwhile, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.